Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 1,000 pounds. Sisters Tammy Slaton is getting hate about her weight once again. The 1,000 pounds. Sisters Tammy and Amy Slaton are back. Now they have changed quite a bit since their first season. For Amy those changes are pretty positive. But can the same be said for Tammy? Why is Tammy Slaton getting even more hate? Amy and Tammy Slaton are a pair of sisters from Kentucky who weighed a combined total of 1,000 pounds. Amy weighed 406 pounds, and sister Tammy weighed 605 when they first began documenting their journey. The whole point of their show was to document the two women as they worked on losing weight to qualify for bariatric surgery. However, only Amy was able to meet the requirements for the surgery. Tammy Slaton has sadly gained even more weight than when she first started, and with that comes more negativity. It seems the amount of hate each sister gets is directly associated with how much they weigh. The heavier they are, the more hate they receive. According to People, the sisters opened up about their uneven criticism in an exclusive clip from Monday's episode. Amy, who is now pregnant, stated that she does not receive as many hateful comments as she did around a year ago. It seems that since Amy has lost weight and become pregnant, the hate has shifted to be more focused on Tammy. According to People, Amy Slaton even said, "I'm getting a lot less hate, where Tammy's getting a lot more hate." She went on to say that she feels bad for her sister, but haters gonna hate. How does Tammy handle the hate? Tammy Slaton feels all the haters do not really understand what she is going through. She stated that all of these haters have no idea whether she is doing what she's supposed to be doing or not. Tammy went on to say that it's unfair for everyone to constantly be comparing her to Amy. Tammy is getting more hate now because everyone sees Amy's weight loss, and they want to know why Tammy has not made the same progress. According to People, Tammy said, "I don't know if these people have intentions on trying to help by hating, but it's not helping." She continued on saying, "I'm an emotional eater, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm easy to upset, and things like that doesn't help me." Tammy wrapped up saying she knows she's gained weight, and does not need the haters to point it out. The sisters have an upcoming meet and greet, and Amy is nervous for haters to show up and harass Tammy. It seems Tammy's mental health has a direct correlation to her overeating, and with the increased hate comes higher risks of Tammy becoming depressed and eating even more. Tensions are high between Amy and Tammy Slaton. In spite of Amy worrying about her sister's mental health, tensions are high between the pair. These tensions come after Tammy has learned her weight is at an all-time high. Instead of taking responsibility for bad eating and lifestyle choices, she likes to place the blame on Amy. As TV shows Ace reported, on a recent episode of 1,000 Pounds Sisters, the Slaton sisters visited their therapist. Despite her own health issues, Tammy threw all the blame at Amy and belittled her in front of the therapist. Tammy Slaton has never been a stranger to criticism. From the moment 1,000 Pounds Sisters premiered on TLC, she's lived much of her life under the microscope of public opinion. Every meal, every weigh-in, every selfie, all have been dissected, discussed, and sometimes ridiculed. But lately, the tide of online hate has returned with a vengeance, and Tammy is once again facing harsh comments about her body. The difference this time? Tammy isn't letting the hate win. A journey that captivated millions. Tammy Slaton's story has always been one of perseverance, heartbreak, and raw honesty. When fans first met her, she was confined largely to her home, relying on family, especially her sister Amy Halterman, for help with even the simplest daily tasks. Her weight had spiraled out of control, and her health was in serious danger. Over several seasons, viewers watched Tammy struggle with food addiction, anger issues, and deep emotional wounds that stemmed from years of ridicule and self-doubt. Her road to recovery was anything but smooth. She faced medical emergencies, relationship troubles, and setbacks that sometimes made even her most loyal supporters fear for her life. Then, in 2022, something miraculous happened. Tammy was approved for weight loss surgery after months of hard work and determination at a rehab facility. For the first time, viewers saw hope flicker back into her eyes. Her transformation since then has been nothing short of astounding. She shed hundreds of pounds, began breathing without assistance, and started walking on her own again. The once bedridden woman from Kentucky began to reclaim her independence and her confidence. The hate that never seems to stop. But as her body changed, so did the tone of online commentary, and not always for the better. When Tammy first began losing weight, she was hailed as an inspiration. Social media platforms were flooded with encouraging messages, "You look amazing, Tammy. And you're finally living your best life." However, the internet can be fickle. As soon as she started sharing photos that showed her slimmer face or more confident poses, critics began to chime in again, this time accusing her of changing too much or trying to be someone she's not. Recently, a series of selfies Tammy posted to TikTok and Instagram sparked a wave of cruel comments. Some followers accused her of editing her pictures, while others mocked her appearance, claiming she still looked big despite her weight loss. One particularly harsh commenter wrote, "You'll never be thin enough for people to take you seriously." It was a brutal reminder that no matter how far Tammy has come, she's still battling society's deeply ingrained biases against people who don't fit into conventional beauty standards. Tammy's empowered response. Instead of retreating into silence, Tammy decided to speak out. In a heartfelt video posted to her TikTok, she addressed the hate directly. With a calm, steady tone, she said, "I know people are still talking about my weight. I know I'm not skinny, and I don't want to be. I just want to be healthy. I fought for my life to be where I am today. So if you don't like how I look, that's your problem." Quickly flooded with love and support from fans who have followed her since day one. Messages like, "We're proud of you, Tammy," and "Ignore the trolls, you're beautiful and strong," outnumbered the hate 10-1. Tammy also shared that she's focusing on mental health as much as physical health. "The old me used to cry when people said mean things," she admitted. "Now, I just remind myself how far I've come. I'm proud of me, and that's all that matters." Support from her sister Amy. Amy Halterman, Tammy's sister and co-star, also stepped up in her defense. In a recent live stream, Amy expressed frustration at how cruel some people can be. "Tammy's worked so hard. She almost died, and now people still want to tear her down. Y'all don't see how much effort she's put into getting her life back. She deserves love, not hate." Amy's emotional support has always been a cornerstone of Tammy's progress. Despite their ups and downs over the years, the Slaton sisters have a bond that runs deeper than any TV storyline. Amy has often been the first to defend her sister when the world turns cruel, living life on her own terms. One thing Tammy has made clear in recent months is that she's no longer living for other people's approval. She's lost an incredible amount of weight. Reports estimate over 400 pounds, but she's not chasing perfection. Instead, she's embracing self-acceptance and personal growth. She's also found new confidence in sharing her personality online. Her TikToks often show her singing along to her favorite songs, laughing with friends, or showing off a new hairstyle or outfit. "I finally feel like myself," Tammy said in one of her recent interviews. "For so long I hated looking in the mirror. Now I see someone who fought hard and made it. That's what I see when I look at me. A lesson in resilience." Tammy's journey serves as a powerful reminder that transformation isn't just physical. It's emotional and spiritual too. Losing weight didn't magically erase the pain of her past or the cruelty she's endured online, but it gave her a new sense of strength. Her willingness to confront the haters head-on shows how much she's grown. In the early seasons of 1,000 Pounds Sisters, Tammy was often defensive and easily hurt by negative comments. Now, she's learned to set boundaries and prioritize her peace. "People will always have something to say," she told a fan during a recent Q&A. "If I was skinny, they'd still find something to talk about. So I might as well love myself exactly how I am." Fans rally behind her. Despite the haters, Tammy's true supporters continue to lift her up. Many have shared how her story inspired them to begin their own health journeys or practice self-love. One fan wrote, "You're the reason I stopped hiding from the camera. Seeing you grow and change made me realize it's okay to love myself at any size." Tammy responded with a heart emoji and the message, "That's what it's all about. We're all on this journey together." The future looks bright. As Tammy continues to navigate fame and self-discovery, one thing is clear. She's not letting negativity dictate her happiness anymore. She's thriving in ways that once seemed impossible, walking independently, socializing, smiling more, and radiating genuine joy. While the online hate may never completely go away, Tammy's ability to rise above it proves she's stronger than ever. She's rewriting her story, not as the woman who struggled, but as the woman who survived, transformed, and chose to love herself anyway.